So here we are again today in Las Vegas, Nevada at the MGM Hotel and Casino. We're just above the poker area. You can see the center bar, I think they call it centrifuge, kind of the iconic structure there. If you were at the MGM in the 90s, it looked a lot different than it looks today. There was a Wizard of Oz theme, there was an extensive Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Lion area. There was certainly theming with the MGM Lions, and those features have since gone away. So I wanted to take you inside the MGM and talk about how they've rethemed a little bit, and they've taken that Wizard of Oz, that kind of old-timey theming, and replaced it with a more modern aesthetic, and essentially preserving, I guess, some notion of the era of Hollywood and MGM and so forth, but really moving away from the explicit theme that we saw with Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. So let's take a bit of a look inside and see what we might discover with the theming. So this was the area where we used to have the MGM Lions, the actual live lions, and of course that's now gone, and they're replacing it with something else, and I'm not sure what, but I got like sort of a Mayan aesthetic from this, but I could be totally off. I haven't researched what they're doing here, but I was just looking at this pillar, and they're doing pretty massive reconstruction of the area where we once had the live lions. So as we pass the famous restaurant of Joël Robuchon, you can kind of see that the interior of the casino really has not a lot of theming, and it tends to be very generic in nature. So here we're entering the district, which is the MGM's sort of restaurant row, I guess, and as you can see here, there isn't a lot of theming. The theming tends to be the individual design choices of the restaurants. Certainly, I think this restaurant row has always been one of my favorites, and they have pretty incredible design choices here in these restaurants, but there's nothing particularly unique, I guess, or anything that holds these together. And I think the MGM has always been one of those lesser themed casinos because it's really not going for a theme or a narrative or a story other than the loose kind of Hollywood connection, and of course the lions that once existed. Instead, it relies on its incredible size with its hotel rooms, and also its massive gaming floor and casino offerings. So the MGM will continue to clearly transform itself, and we'll have to see what happens with the space that used to be occupied by the Lions.